Becky here for artbeads.com. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. It is a beautiful sunny day here in the Pacific Northwest, and our Christmas in July sale continues. If you're watching live on Thursday, July 18th, it is the last day of our Christmas in July sale, and I have a brand new designer blend to bring to you guys today. It is a Victorian Christmas blend. It's the perfect time to start planning and prepping your holiday designs now, so you have a good head start, plenty of time to finish them just in time for Christmas. So I'm really excited to share this bead blend with you. It's really beautiful. Hi everyone. Hello, Diane. Good morning. Beverly. Good morning. Tina. Hi. Diane, hi. Thank you. I recently got it cut and I lightened up my color a little bit. So thank you so much. Michelle is here from the Art Beads team. Hello. Good to see you. So if you are watching at artbeads.com/live, you will be able to comment like all these amazing people, and you'll be able to send hearts that I can see floating on the screen. So definitely head over to artbeads.com/live if you want to comment with me in real time. And best of all, you'll be able to shop while you watch. You'll see the items that I'm talking about pop up on the screen. You can hit or tap those, add them to your cart. I'll still be here talking away while you shop. You can also hit that shopping bag and see everything that I'm talking about. So definitely head over to artbeads.com/live if you want to talk and shop while you watch. Hi, S-Barb girl. Yay, happy holiday fun. Yeah, this is a really pretty blend. I'm super excited to play with it today. Charlene says hello. Ann S, hi. Deborah in Denver, hi. SC Nancy, hello. Good to see everyone. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Jeanette watching in Maryland, hello. So good to see you. My dog's about to knock over my light. He's like perfectly content to lay in the bed all day, but he hears me talking and immediately comes to investigate. Rico, come over here. Over here. There you go. So yeah, his tail is a little crazy when he's happy. So we're going to be making, we've got the new Victorian Christmas blend. I started a necklace design that I'm excited to share with you guys. I'll probably have time to make some earrings, so I'm super excited to dive into Christmas in July. So it's going to be so much fun. So let's dive it. Beverly, my little cat, is the same way. They always know when you're doing something and they want to be a part of it. So that's fine. We love our beading buddies, our cats and dogs. Okay, let's flip the camera and let's dive into this beautiful new Victorian blend. Whee! Okay, this is so pretty, and I'm going to adjust my light down too. So this is the new Victorian Christmas blend. Absolutely love this bead that we've added in there. So this one, we recently went to our warehouse where we have a wonderful cache of vintage beads, Deb, Julie, and I. We all went and mixed some great blends, and we made sure to have some good holiday choices for you. And if you watched Julie's show yesterday, you saw our Candy Cane Lane blend, which was super festive, super beautiful. So this has more of a vintage Victorian vibe to it, which I just love the Victorian Christmas vibe. It is my favorite. Yes, a very elegant mix. So I love those beads in there. We've also got this wonderful emerald green bead with little gold dots. There's this lovely red bead with a marbled gold wash. There's some seed beads in there, these nice little round gold seed beads, and look at how much you get. I also love these little rondelles or briolettes. Those are really nice. So lots of beads in the Victorian Christmas designer blend. I think they work together so well. So I'm super excited. Look, I've already got this one on an eye pin. Ready to go, ready to use in a design. So I've definitely been playing a little bit with this blend, but we're going to play a lot with it here today. So if this is one you like, definitely get it today. Our blends do tend to sell out, and we do have limited quantities. These are made with vintage check glass beads. So if you see it and you like it, definitely pick it up because they do sell out fast. Yesterday sold out super fast, so definitely check it out. So this is the start of the necklace that I have been working on. I used a long piece of wire for the front and then just curved it, and then I made beaded links with eye pins. So I can show you how to do that here, and I can show you how I would finish something like this. It is pretty easy to do. So let's adjust my camera so it's more on my tray. There we go. So what I did with this one is I started with a piece of wire. I have got 20 gauge wire, and my color is a little off. The color linked in the show will match these brass eye pins that I have a little better. So that is what is linked in the show here today. So I'm going to use about 6 inches and cut that off. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, that white bead would be so pretty with a red flower. I love that idea, like a little poinsettia action. So for this one, I'm going to start by making my wrapped loop on one end, just so I have something to keep the beads in place on that end. So let's just make a wrapped loop on this side. These would make beautiful ornaments. Yes, I love using our bead blends and our Christmas beads for ornaments. I love pairing them with our hand-painted, like, artist beads. Those are just amazing. I think they make great ornaments. I have done that in the past, and you can find that in our design studio. So I'm just making a little wrapped loop here to start tucking in that wire. I always find it's easier to make a wrapped loop when there are already beads on the wire, but this works too. We'll tuck that in more once we get some beads on there. So I started with a roundel, and then I did one of these cool oval beads that I just absolutely love. There we go. Another rondelle. Oh. Need to straighten out my wire a little bit. And then another rondelle. Good morning. And then one final oval. Of course, it's giving me trouble today when I'm on camera. Come on. There we go. And then a rondelle. And then we're going to finish that up with a wrapped loop on the other end. Oopsies. And just coil, coil, coil. There we go. And we can tuck that wire in, give that a good squeeze, make sure there's no ends hanging out. We will trim this wire here. And then tuck that in. There. So as you can see, it starts off straight. You can use your fingers to just give it a nice gentle curve if that's something you want, like my original here. or you can leave it straight. That's a cool look too. The curve, I think, matches the elegant feel of the beads a little more. I think when you leave it straight, it has a more modern feel. So I just like to give it a little curve, just a little bit. And then from there, you can make little beaded links with your eye pins for the sides. So what I did for my example is I used more of those rondelles. I used those little gold beads, and then I used that there. I think this would look good like in the inverse too, like with the gold and then the rondelle in the middle and then the gold. I think that's really pretty as well. We can experiment with that for this version of the necklace. And for this one, I just made simple loops. Since we're working with an eye pin that already has a simple loop, I like to make it match, especially when you're making beaded chain. I want both sides to look the same, so I'm just going to make a simple loop on. Those are they're not side drilled rondelles. They're through the center. And then back around. Trim this. There we go. And then, oh, I need to trim that a little more. And always make sure that you're covering the piece you're cutting off so it doesn't go flying into your eye. That would be no fun. So always be safe. And I like to check the other end of the eye pin. Just make sure that's good and closed too. So that looks really good as well. And we're going to be matching on each side. So I'm going to do that again. Oops, the little bead got away from me. Yeah, so pretty. Yeah, I love the colors of this blend. It's just like classic vintage Christmas. And I love antiques. I'm an antiquer. So this is right up my alley. It makes my antique loving heart happy. So fun. I went on a road trip and I went to a couple antique stores in Nevada, which is really fun. We went to some like old mining towns. So very cool antiques in stores like that. So I found some vintage books, of course, because I'm a book lover. I also found a really cool antique clock that I thought was fun. So those were my antique finds recently. For this one, I'm going to use, there's little seed beads included in this blend, which is so nice, especially if you're wanting to make like little Christmas ornaments. I think the seed beads could come in handy for something like that. And they just add a nice pop of shine when used with the bigger beads. So I'm going to use it with that red to give it just a little extra oomph. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's hard to find good antique stores where I live. So sad. I'm really lucky because where I live, like less than a mile away down the street, is a huge antique mall. And it is like, you would never know looking at it that it's so giant, but they have so many good antiques. So I go to that one quite frequently because it's right next to where I live, and I just like checking in and seeing what they have because they have such a good variety of stuff. So, oh my gosh, I love a good antique store. I really do. Another cool thing, since this is the Victorian Christmas blend, we have a holiday fair every year called Victorian Country Christmas, which is so fun. I love that one the most because all the booths are done up like a little Victorian village, and most of the vendors are dressed up like in Victorian wear. It just makes me so happy. So I'll have to I'll have to wear this necklace to that when the time comes. I think that would be perfect. Beverly, always got to hit the Garfield section of the antique stores. Oh, I love that. There's usually some good Garfield finds for sure. I've been looking for, there's these little collectible spice jars that look like little houses. That's always what I look for when I'm antiquing. And I also collect, there's old vintage, it's like a viewfinder, like a wooden viewfinder, and you put these cards in that have, it's like to double of the image, but when you put it in the viewfinder, it makes it look almost 3D. So I collect those little cards because I do have one of those viewfinders, and I display them on this cute little like bird cage photo holder that I have. So that's something I like to look for in antique stores. So little Spice Village jars and antique, I forget what they're called, but those little antique photo cards. That's usually what I look for. And pretty vintage books. I do love a pretty book. Yeah, the house-themed spice containers are very rare and very collectible, and I'm kicking myself because I just saw one when I was in Nevada. It wasn't the little Spice Village, but it was like a candy dish that goes with it, and it was kind of expensive in the store, and it was chipped, and I didn't have any signal, so I was gonna like price compare it to what was online. I should have bought it because it was priced way lower than what it goes for online, but oh well, I didn't really need it, but it was one of those. Stereoscope, yes, and I think that's what it is. The little pictures with the viewfinder. Those things are so cool. I love those. So I do have one of those, and then I collect the little cards that go with them. So you can just keep making little beaded links as you like for something like this. And then once you have enough, I'll show you what I did with the green as well. So for the green, I did the same little gold seed bead on there. And then, oh my gosh, I love Victorian furniture too. You should see the bed I found. Yeah, Victorian furniture is just, oh my gosh, the best. Okay, so I used a seed bead, this green and gold dot bead, and then another seed bead, and I'm going to make a simple loop here. Oh, Lois, that was one of my regular toys when I was young. The stereoscope, that's cool. Yeah, those are fun. Had one years ago, very cool to display. Yeah, and the cards are pretty, like you can find them in different places fairly easily, but it's fun looking through them and seeing like the different scenes that you can collect. So I really do like the stereoscope cards. I went to have you guys ever watched that show Oddities? I went to that store when it was open in New York, and I bought a stereoscope card there because I loved that show and I loved that store. So I had to buy something there, and they had a really good collection of stereoscope cards there. So that was really fun. All right, and then the seed beads can be a little slippery. They can slide through your loop if you don't close it just right. So definitely be careful when you're using seed beads. Next to your eye pin, you want to make sure that it is closed really well, because otherwise the seed bead can slip up over that loop, and you don't want that. So we're going to make sure that's nice and closed. So we've got a good start on that one. What do you guys think? Do you like the gold rondelle gold or the rondelle gold rondelle? I kind of like both. I think both work well. Maybe this one is my favorite. Oh, Deborah, if you ever travel in Florida, the antique shops are wonderful. Deborah, I want to go to the one that has like items from Walt Disney World, like stuff from the parks. That is on my bucket list. I want to go to that one, and I think it is in Florida. So then you can just start attaching your little beaded links. Once you have them all in the order that you want them and they're all made out. You can attach them as you go too, just to see, because you can open and close these. You can attach them, see if you like the order. If you don't, you can rearrange. It's totally up to you. Yes, gold, rondelle gold. Yeah, I'm leaning that way too. I think that looks really classy, really good. So let's put that one on. And I like to do it side by side as I go. So I don't know, so to keep it even so I can see what it's looking like on each side, gives it a balanced view. I think that just helps my eye when I'm designing. So I do it side by side. Little dog hair there, that's fine. Little cat hair, we always get them. Let's see. And then I want to make sure I'm wiggling the side that is actually the opening and not the back side, and then close that up. And then do the other side. This could be a cute bracelet too, I think. You can have a necklace bracelet combo. But yeah, this is looking good. Super, super cute. There we go. And then let's do this side. Perfect. Looking good. So you're on your way, and you can keep doing that. Like I said, I think this would be, oh yeah, that would be a really cute bracelet. And I made it like the perfect length for a bracelet. So you could do that. You could keep going, make it a necklace. This one will probably be long enough for a necklace. And then you might be wondering, how do I finish something like this? You could just keep going, make it a full beaded chain and just add your clasp to the end. But let's say you don't have enough eye pins to do that. There are other ways you can finish this. I pulled out one of these wonderful chain sets that we have. They come with little lobster clasps and jump rings for finishing your designs. This would be something great to add to the ends of this. Just attach with your jump rings or attach straight to the simple loop and then add a clasp on the end. You could do that for a bracelet too, just a little small amount for an extender chain and then add a little dangle. Let's do that actually. I'm feeling inspired. So we've got our bracelet ready. Let's cut off a little bit of an extender chain, and be careful because sometimes those little links can go flying. You don't want it to get in your eye. So I'm going to use a jump ring on one end. Another chain nose plier here. By the way, these Xuron chain nose pliers, so great. Julie turned me on to these. Love them. Love them. Okay, so we're going to attach this jump ring here. And then we're going to just add that little extender chain. You can make this extender chain as long or as short as you like. This might be a little long for an extender chain. 4 or 5 links are always good. I always like odd numbers for some reason. And then we're going to close that jump ring. Make sure the end is nice and flush. There we go. That looks good. And then what I'm going to do, so then what we're going to do is add the clasp to the other end. And the chain set that I showed earlier, that is, the clasp comes with that. You can choose any clasp you like to if you have some already, or if you want to go shopping on the website and choose like a really pretty one. There we go. I'm going to attach that here. And then make sure this is flush. Yeah. And then I like to add a little extra to my extender chains. It's fun to have like a little dangle on the end. It looks cute, and I think it makes it like easier to grab if you are putting this on yourself. So I have these wonderful head pins that are patina. I thought that worked really well with the vintage Victorian Christmas vibe that we've got going on. So let's see, what should we use for our little dangle? I think maybe Let's try. Let's get crazy here. Let's make a new little pattern on this dangle. Maybe like that, and then a little gold bead. That would be cute. Ooh, that's cute. Like just a little dangle on the end of your extender chain. I might make this extender chain a little shorter. I kind of went crazy with my extender chain. It doesn't have to be that long. See, that went flying. That's why I covered it with my hand. Okay, so we've got, that's better. I think that's a better length for an extender chain. And typically, this chain might be a little small for attaching. I think it'll work. Yeah, it'll work with this clasp. But that's something you'll want to make sure is when you're adding an extender chain, the point is to give you an adjustable length. So you want to make sure the clasp you're choosing can actually latch on to those links. This clasp does work with this chain, so that's nice. But it could be just decorative too. Might just be a design choice. Ooh, Michelle, might need to grab a bag myself and add it to my Victorian Sherlock themed Halloween outfit. Michelle, we need to see pictures of that. That sounds absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. Ooh, Ren Fair is this weekend in my town. I'm so excited. Me and my friends are going as fairies. So I've got a really pretty like ivy leafy themed fairy outfit. My one friend is going as Tinkerbell, and then my other friend is like a little pink butterfly themed fairy. And we're going to make friendship bracelets to hand out to people at the fair. I'm going to make little vials of beads that are pixie dust. And then my other friend has like pixie dust glitter spray to like spray on people. So we are going all out with the fairy theme. It's going to be so fun. So I'm in the mood to like make things and be magical. So it's been a fun week. And then I'm going to use a jump ring to attach that little dangle to my extender chain. Whoops. You ever do that? You just completely miss what you're connecting. I do it all the time. Okay, let's see. And then there we go. Look at that. So you've got this cute little extender chain. It makes your design adjustable, so you can attach this link anywhere, and it adds just like a cute little dangle on the back there too. So love that, especially if you're making jewelry as a gift and you don't quite know their exact size. This makes it so you can add a little wiggle room so they can adjust to what they need. So that turned out super cute little bracelet with a little extender chain. Now, so you can finish your designs with chain. You can also use ribbon. I love ribbon for this reason. This ribbon's super pretty. I thought that matched the vintage theme. Oh, so I do have pictures of the outfit, but it's not a finished outfit. I am missing a few pieces. That's always fun, hunting for the last pieces for your outfit. Oh, love that. So what I would do with this ribbon if I were to finish this necklace is you could just cut this in half with some scissors. The ends are stitched, so you probably want to leave those ends for the end of your necklace since they have that nice finished look. Cut this in half with scissors, and we can do this right here. Just cut this in half. And then what you need here is some jump rings, some bigger jump rings, which I don't have. And then you would wrap them, and then you could use that craft wire here to coil that around and finish. You could also use end caps on this, like a crimp end cap or a glue-in end cap that has a loop on the end to attach that way. And then you could add a clasp in the same manner if you wanted, or you could just leave this long and tie it. I like to tie it because then you've got an adjustable length that you can adjust based on whatever outfit you're wearing your piece with. So that's another way to finish your pieces. But like I said, you could just keep going making little beaded links and then add a clasp, because look at how much beads are in these designer blends, how many beads there are. It's just A lot of great beads, so many to work with. It's a lot of fun. I just love working with these blends every single time because they're so pretty and there's so many to work with. Let's make a quick pair of earrings, shall we? So definitely want to use these if we're making earrings. I think those make wonderful drops. And then maybe, so let's see. So we're going to put those on... Do we put them on eye pins? I've got one on an eye pin. Maybe we start with that one. Put another one on an eye pin. And maybe do like a little dangle beneath it. Like this little rondelle with the gold would look cute underneath it. Ah! Oh my gosh. Maybe this might be too thick to get on there. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's just a matter of switching your bead over. Ooh, that's cute. What if we did the opposite? I like it, the idea of it tapering down to a smaller bead. I think that's fun. Let's try the opposite way again. There we go. Uh-oh. Sometimes I have this happen where like the base of the head pin is thicker. Do you guys ever have that happen? I might have, oh, I have regular head pins too. There, those will work better. Oh, that one kind of got messed up when I was doing that. Let's do a different one. There we go. Tapering, yeah, tapering's better. Let's do that. So then we've got the gold. Woo! The gold and the rondelle. Yeah. Just got to find what works. Yeah, that looks really good. So we'll put that here. And then I want a little something on the top as well. So another eye pin. Just a little something. So let's see, what could we do there? Maybe? What do we think? Maybe if we put a seed bead with that? We could do, I've got this one made up. I don't know. I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. Let's do that up and see how it looks. So I'm going to do this, just a simple loop. Where'd my round nose pliers go? They're over here. Just a simple loop at the top. There we go. Oh, that one went flying. Remember, be careful with those flying wires. Now, I could do a wrapped loop on this one, but sometimes I want the beads to be a little bit closer. I don't want so much metal showing, so I'm just going to do a simple loop at the top of these. Oh, the head pin didn't turn green. So I have some patinaed head pins, and that's done purposefully. So it has a patina finish on it. That's a different head pin from these head pins, which are just regular antique brass. So we do offer both options on the website depending on what kind of look you're going for. So it didn't turn green. It was made that way. It was born green, like Elphaba. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to do this one a simple loop as well. I'm sorry. It's like a magic trick. It's green and then it's not. No, the green ones were a little too thick at the base to work with my tiny little gold beads. So I switched to the antique brass ones, which are a little bit thinner. There. Oh, I think that's pretty. Okay, so let's connect it. So I'm just going to open this up. And then add that little cute dangle at the end. Bloop. Make sure that's really closed. That looks good. Super cute little elegant earrings. And there's lots of those white beads in there, so you could go to town making earrings. I think that's a great like stocking stuffer idea if you're making Christmas gifts. Earrings always do the trick. They're good little hostess gifts too. Look at that. How cute. Oh, I like all those beads together. That's super fun. And like, I think you could wear this all fall and winter long. It's not overtly Christmas, but it does have that like cozy woodland feel. So really great design that you could get a lot of use out of. And I think that goes for the whole blend. You don't have to make something that's necessarily super Christmassy with these because they're nice, warm, vintage colors. Like if you take out the red and greens, with just those little almost bronzy rondelles and those with the gold accents, that's a beautiful like Christmas, New Year's Eve, fall design. You could use that for any season. So that's what I like about this blend. It's got that Christmas feel, but you can also use different elements in different seasonal designs. So it's a really great blend. I've started to make like all kinds of designs. We've got earrings, we've made a bracelet. We're well on our way to finishing a necklace, and we have got so many more beads to work with. So that's the fun of all these blends. They're just, they're so generous. They have so many beads in them. You can really go to town. I'm making some stretch bracelets with another blend that's coming soon. And I'm just like, wow, I've made 6 already and I could make 20 more. So these blends are really great. I love them so much. And this one's super pretty, super Victorian. Oh, just love it. So make sure to get it. If you're watching at artbeats.com/live, add it to your cart, check out, and get it now because these do sell out. They always go super fast. So if you like this blend, definitely get it. I'm loving it. I'm making some really cute stuff. I'll have to make some Christmas ornaments with it too because it's perfect for making little Christmas ornaments as well. So really beautiful blend. I'm loving it. Okay. I'm going to put it back onto my face and say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for joining me. That was really fun. We made lots of pretty jewelry. I'm excited for look how cute those earrings are. Aren't those the perfect little addition to your holiday outfits? Not overly Christmas, but super cute and cozy. I really like those. So that's a lot of fun. Really pretty. Yeah. I love that earring. And then, oh, of course, if we want to do an ornament video, we can do an ornament video. Let's keep the Christmas going. And this is going to be cute. I think I'm going to finish this one with ribbon. Oh, I just love those white beads so much. They're really striking, eye-catching, unique. That's what I love about our blends. They always have like the most unique beads in them. And then we've got that lovely bracelet as well. So we made a lot today. Super fun. And like I said, we've got plenty for making more. So maybe we will have to have a little ornament party video. I think that would be really fun. Okay, I would love to see that. That would be fun. All right, let me note that and we will schedule a little ornament party. I think that would be a lot of fun, you guys. My family every year does a craft day where we make Christmas crafts, so that will speak to me for sure. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure to close out your carts if you have added the blend to your cart. You definitely want to get it before it sells out. Today is the last day of our Christmas in July sale. If you're watching live, July 18th, we've got 20 to 25% off the website, so some good deals there. So definitely make sure to shop before that sale ends. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your week. Sarah will be live tomorrow. Keep your eyes on the artbeats.com/live page. We've always got something going on, and we are going to Bead Fest. Teresa, will you have these in Lancaster? We won't have this particular blend, but we might have some new blends there. So if you're interested, definitely check out the info for Bead Fest. We'll be there. Us, me, Julie, Deb, Sarah, Andrea will all be there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're planning on some live videos from Bead Fest as well. So definitely keep your eyes on the artbeads.com/live page. We've got more coming for you. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.